equilibrium destabilized.
Hey, do you know something? Transformer 1 is truly the best extended movie about robots ever made.
I'm not talking to you.
You know what? We are so screwed.
Thought you weren't talking to me.
Seriously, good thing Pacific Rim didn't have a sequel. Otherwise, Transformer 1 wouldn't have achieved that title. We've been familiar with Optimus for a long time, but D16 aka Megatron in this version is really a hit. Aside from Team Rocket in the Pokemon series, Megatron might be one of the pure evil villains that almost nobody hates, or at least I don't. He's cool.
It's over, Prime. You just don't know it.
Welcome back to Beater, with B from before and Tier from after, where we make videos about cool things you care about and see how they change over time. Kind of like a compilation video, but better. Today's character is none other than Megatron, the one and only great leader on par with Optimus.
Where is the cube?
So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. 1. Megatron in Transformers, 1984. First introduced in the 1984 animated series, Megatron is the leader of the Decepticons. This version of Megatron stands out with his design as a Walther P-38 pistol. Quite a unique choice for a villain. With the ability to transform into a weapon, Megatron clearly exhibits his evil nature, thirst for power, and determination to destroy the Autobots, led by Optimus Prime. In this series, Megatron is portrayed as a ruthless ruler, constantly devising plans to seize Earth's energy resources to return to Cybertron and defeat the Autobots. While Megatron may always seem to lose to Optimus Prime, he consistently returns with new schemes. The relationship between Megatron and his Decepticon members, such as Starscream, is also emphasized, with Starscream repeatedly attempting to overthrow him.
Has fallen! I, Starscream, am now your leader!
2. Megatron in Transformers, the movie, 1986. In the 1986 animated film, Transformers, the movie, Megatron underwent a major transformation. During a battle with Optimus Prime, Megatron was gravely injured and nearly destroyed. However, Unicron, a colossal cosmic entity, found him and gave him a chance to be reborn. Unicron transformed Megatron into Galvatron, a stronger and more dangerous version. This transformation not only marked a change in appearance, but also altered the nature of the character. In his new form, Galvatron became more violent and bloodthirsty, but he also came under the control of Unicron. This was a pivotal moment in Megatron's development within the Transformers series.
You are without mercy. Now plead for it. I thought you were made of sterner stuff.
3. Beast Wars, Transformers.
And you will know my name is Megatron.
1996 and 1999. In the 3D animated series Beast Wars, Megatron appeared with a completely new design. This was not the original Megatron from the G1 series, but a new character with the same name. Megatron in Beast Wars could transform into a Tyrannosaurus Rex and still retained his role as the leader of the Predacons, a descendant faction of the Decepticons. Megatron in Beast Wars is a cunning strategist with sharp intelligence. His grand plan was to alter the past to control the future, with the ultimate goal of becoming the supreme ruler. This version of Megatron is notable for his scheming nature and ability to manipulate others, even the members of his own Predacon faction.
Autobots too. The conquest of Cybertron is the only true path.
4. Transformers, Prime, 2010-2013. In the animated series, Transformers Prime, Megatron returned with a new appearance and a deeper storyline. This version of Megatron was not just a ruthless ruler, but also carried a grander vision for the dominance of the Decepticons. He became a powerful and wise leader, aiming to turn Earth into a new base for the Decepticons and re-establish their power across the universe. Megatron in Prime was also given more internal development. He had a complicated relationship with Optimus Prime, as they were once comrades in the war on Cybertron before Megatron became a villain. Additionally, Megatron in this series was influenced by the power of Dark Energon, a dark energy source capable of resurrecting fallen warriors. 5. Transformers. Prime. Beast Hunters. Predacons. Rising, 2013. In the film following Transformers, Prime, Megatron continued his role as the Decepticon leader but became obsessed with Unicron's power. He attempted to resurrect the Predacons, dinosaur-like creatures, to reclaim control of Earth. However, Megatron's development in this film emphasized his weakness and dependence on supernatural power, especially when Unicron used his body as a tool. Ultimately, Megatron faced the truth that his thirst for power had led to his own downfall, marking a turning point in his character's journey. The film ended with Megatron renouncing his role as the Decepticon leader, a rare occurrence in previous versions. 6. Transformers. Robots in Disguise, 2015-2017. The Robots in Disguise series followed Transformers, Prime, and placed Megatron in a less prominent role. In this series, Megatron no longer served as the main antagonist, with other villains like Steeljaw taking the spotlight. Megatron had abandoned the Decepticons and no longer participated in battles against the Autobots. Although Megatron's role in Robots in Disguise was small, his absence was significant, highlighting the change in the life of a character who had always represented cruelty and absolute power. 7. Transformers. Cyberverse, 2018-2021. In Transformers Cyberverse, Megatron returned as the leader of the Decepticons, but this version was presented in a more lighthearted manner, suitable for younger audiences. He retained his ruthless personality and determination to destroy the Autobots. But this series focused more on the character's adventures rather than intense battles. Megatron in Cyberverse still displayed his intelligence and resolve, but he lacked the internal complexity of previous versions. He remained an undeniable leader of the Decepticons, with the ultimate goal of taking control of the universe.
I will arrive shortly. And Shadow Striker.
Yes, Lord Megatron.
8. Transformers. War for Cybertron, 2021. War for Cybertron is an animated series built with a more serious and dark tone. In this series, Megatron is portrayed as a ruthless warrior, but with deeper psychological layers. He's a leader torn between protecting Cybertron from destruction and his insatiable thirst for power. Megatron in War for Cybertron is a complex character. He believes that all his actions, including the destruction of the Autobots, are for the benefit of Cybertron. This makes Megatron in this series more terrifying, but also somewhat sympathetic, as he is caught in a war he can no longer control.
You could have learned the location of the Allspark from any Autobot. I'm not talking.
9. Transformers. 1, 2024. Transformers 1 is the latest project about the Transformers and promises to bring a fresh story about Megatron.
We're gonna call you B.
Although there is not much detailed information yet, this version of Megatron will continue to be a key element in the development of the Transformers universe. The film is expected to explore more about the past of the characters, especially the relationship between Megatron and Optimus Prime, as well as the reasons that led them to become arch-enemies. 10. Family Guy. Meg Griffin, the character from the famous animated series Family Guy, is the eldest daughter of the Griffin family. She's often overlooked by her family members and friends, becoming the target of teasing and ridicule. Meg often feels isolated and unrecognized, leading to her becoming insecure and sad. However, Meg still has moments that show her intelligence and courage. Her character reflects the difficulties many teenagers face in seeking acceptance and self-esteem. So, why is she on this ranking? Haha, maybe you didn't know, but Meg is not short for Megan or Maggie.
Meg is short for something else.
Peter, would you give this to the nurse?
Robots in disguise.
Throughout the different eras, Megatron not only changed in appearance, but also evolved in character, motivation, and psychological depth. From a simple villain in the 1984 version, Megatron has become a more complex character with diverse internal dimensions in later films. However, a common thread across all versions remains his thirst for power and his undying rivalry with Optimus Prime. The complete evolution of Megatron over the years. Thank you so much for sticking with us until the end of the video. Do you agree with this ranking? If you like our videos, leave a number 1. If there's anything you're not satisfied with, don't hesitate to share it with us. And don't forget to suggest topics you'd like Beater to cover so we can better serve you.
Sub-freezing temperatures would crush and entomb him, leaving no evidence.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Tell him, Megatron.
Do as I command!
Okay, jeez.